How's it going, guys? Welcome to Millennial Gamer. I'm your host, James, and man, do I have a treat for you today. Welcome back to PlayStation 1 demos from PlayStation 1 magazine from back in the day. I have got a treat for you today. I have a really cool friend that I work with, Tom. Shout out to Tom for lending me this. But you know I've got a bunch of demos lying around to do these videos. Well, he has a very special one that I don't own. And he's lent it to me, and I'm super excited to get into it. I know it's his personal favourite. Let me just show you. So first of all, the actual case to this is battered because it's lived a long and fruitful life. It's been very used, which I kind of love. It's got personality. But we have this one. I mean, you probably saw it in the thumbnail and the title of the video, but yes. We have, this is number 42, which features the exclusive demo of Metal Gear Solid. Oh my god, anyone who's seen anything at length on this channel knows that Metal Gear Solid is one of my all-time favourite games. The original, obviously. I love the whole series, but the first one just holds that place in my heart, like a lot of people my age. And like my friend Tom, who lent me this. We've got a few demos on this, including we have the Net Euros almost greatest hits. So it's almost like it's a showcase of all the best Net Euros games. If you don't know what that is, you should watch some of my previous episodes. They're games created using the Net Euros game creation kit that you get to make PlayStation 1 games. And it's almost like the best of the best. It's almost like the greatest hits of that. So we'll be getting into that soon. I'll probably be playing some Mahjong like I did in one of the previous episodes. But yeah. This episode, we're going to go straight into the big bad boy. Because I love that game. And the last time I played it, you saw it. It was on this channel. If you do want to check out my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, I'll leave a link at the end of the video, or it'll be one of the top links in the comments below. I played the full game, back to front. One of my favourite playthroughs that I've done on the channel. One of my favourite games of all time. But, without further ado, let's have a look, actually. So we got Scars. We got Metal Gear Solid. So that's the video preview for it, which we'll probably watch today. We got A Bug's Life. There it is. The Net Euros Hall of Fame. Okay. V2000. We have Max Power Racing. Another racing game. Yay. Cool Borders 3, which is cool. And there it is. Metal Gear Solid. Devil Dice. I don't know what that is. And back to Scars. Right. Without further ado, we're going to play the demo. Then we're going to watch the video. Strap yourselves in, because I think it's the whole first part of the bunker. Let's do it. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I'm excited. Everyone, like, it's common knowledge that this is one of my favourite games. I get butterflies. I never played the demo for it either. Never. I only played the original game, which I suppose is a good thing. So good. So many flashbacks when I hear that. Oh my god. I only played it not long ago. Come on now, James. A Hideo Kojima game. What a legend. Strange man, but Alaska. The Bering Sea. God, I love this game so much. So much. I keep bragging about it to my missus. She won't go back to this because of the old
weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson.
David Hayter.
And the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, You're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike.
They certainly do.
Stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Man, he was ahead of his time, Kojima, was he not?
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are
So they're
6
still
members
around.
of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot,
Oh.
specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
Makes me so, like, happy.
Codename is you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Oh, man. The thought of, like, sneaking around Shadow Moses right under their nose, I just love it so much. So much. That dialogue in the beginning is ace in it. We know that Kojima can be a bit silly with his dialogue and be a bit ridiculous with it all, but I kind of love that about him. Tactical espionage action. Metal Gear Solid. Ah, so the ones that are flashing in red we can press, but normally you can watch the briefing, which gives you a whole in-depth look at what we're actually doing here. Oh, back when Konami were awesome. Anyway, enough yapping. New game. Nope. My missus won't play it because she doesn't like the old controls. That's what I was trying to say earlier. She doesn't like the old control scheme, which I think she might enjoy. Oh, David Hayter. She might enjoy when Metal Gear Solid 3 gets remade and comes out. I'm hoping she'll enjoy that so that we can share in the Metal Gear Solid love together. See, having credits roll on the screen like that. He just wanted to make, like, a cinematic game, a game that felt like you were in a movie, you know?
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies. I think I played this intro maybe just shy of 1 million times. And I'm not being hyperbolic either. Oh, the codec.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Situation, Snake.
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Oh man, back in the day when games used to prompt you to like click specific buttons, it was one or the other. It was either like push the square button or push the action button. Do you remember that? Okay, so we can go underneath. I'm getting au fait with the controls again. You see in the top corner, it's my head's in the way, but there's the mini map there, and you see his field of vision. I mean, you're watching this because you know this game. I don't know why I'm even saying stuff at you. But if you splash in the water here, they get slightly alerted, so you need to be careful. Okay, we'll go around this way. But you see there's a guy. Is he coming this way? He is, you know. Is he? I'm watching the map. That's what you gotta do in this game, man.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Press the select button, just like he told us.
There's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
Like exactly where I am, for instance. There you are, boy. Hello, mate. You alright? Off you go. You can tell I've played this was it a myriad of times? A multitude of times? It's like crazy how many times I've played this game. Not many times completed it, though. Well, that's the nature of video games, though, isn't it? Man, I'd love to know your memories of Metal Gear Solid. Let me know in the comments below. Definitely want to know your favourite boss, your favourite character, your favourite member of Foxhound. It's gotta be Ocelot or Psycho Mantis. I just want to play this game now, for real. I just want to play the whole main game. My god, I just want to really play it. Is it worth getting the, what was it called? That remastered collection? Ooh, get out of here, mate. Is it worth playing the remastered collection? Because I know it's a bit of a dud. I can't remember why. I know it. I think it was just lazy, right? It was just lazily thrown together. It's not like the proper versions of the games we really wanted, and I don't know. Let me know. Is it worth it? Did you get the remasters, the PS5 remasters? I'd like to know. Corey would have looked directly at us then. Now we in. Stealth. And they're definitely not alerted to the fact that the elevator's going up. Strap yourselves in. We're basically playing a full section of this game. You're here for this. This is what you want, right? Give me what I want. Here it is. Wait for him. The iconic moment. Something I love about those, like, massive polygonal graphics. Metal Gear Solid! I'm hyped. I'm not even playing the full playthrough. Like I said, if you want to check it out, it'll be at the end of the video, or it'll be one of the top links in the description below. Here we go. I wonder how far it'll take it. Are we allowed to go in the bunker?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Nice.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
Ooh.
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
Two F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Nice. Get diverted. Oh.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now
Behind
just
D.
slip in unnoticed.
Man, I love David Hayter's voice. It is so cool. Did you see him in all the previews for, like, Metal Gear Solid 3's re-release? Did you see him? God, that guy is sexy. It's crazy they put all this on the PS1. It's crazy. Now all games are just like this. They're all cinematic and big. And if you take something like The Last of Us, which is just this huge, sprawling game of...
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Sorry, I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
Oh.
It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
She sounds so cute.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Oh, Snake.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first,
Careful
let
what
me
you
explain
learn.
about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
Love a bit of gene
First,
therapy.
I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Green
Get
dot.
whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
A little accent of Mei Ling's. Ooh, I love it.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology.
From
You won't be able
1997.
to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96.
The way she says frequency.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
You never know. You can see lasers with cigarette smoke. That's it, right? But they do take health off you over time.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
We don't want
I
that.
can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
Huh.
There's
Knock,
one
knock.
sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Pineapples. Is that a grenade, is it? Or they literal pineapples. We're just going to wang them at our heads.
Near the door. There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I always go for the second floor duct. What about you? Let me know.
I can't see it from here.
Man, I have barely touched the controller here, and I'm loving this.
I'll let you decide the best COA.
Course of
Tell me when you
action.
snake.
Right. We are in control. Ah, thanks to Tom. Shout out to you, dude, for lending me this. This is pretty cool, man. This is my childhood. Oh, I've messed it up already. Oh. Messed it up already. Rusty at the game, you see. Rusty at the game. Okay. Okay, there you go. Sorted it, did it? It's a way to go first person, right? Right, I want to go to that left side. I want to get the most out of this that I can. There you go, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, because there's a camera in there, look. Yeah, I want to explore as much of the demo as possible. I want to get... Like, back in the day when we used to get demos, we used to, like, absolutely rinse them for as much as we could. Like, play them over and over again.
Surveillance camera?
A surveillance camera? We can go underneath? Do I have, How do you open the thing? Oop. Okay. No, we have no items. Okay. We can't really do anything in here now anyway, because that's blocking the whole way, so... Let's go... round the outside, shall we? I'm faster than the lights! I think those are frag grenades in the middle of there. Did you see that? I think they are. To help us get rid of the security camera. Wait for him to pop up on my camera. On my codec. Soliton radar system. Whatever it's called. Right, I'm not using the analog stick. I'm using the D-pad to maneuver Solid Snake. Is that a mistake? Chaff grenades. Right, we do that, and then... Oh, I threw two. I didn't want to throw two. Yeah, that jams everything. See, there you go. Skills, mate. Right, we should be able to get back across the way we came. That gave us stun grenades, which is great. Right. It's easier once the streams cross here. There you go. Boom, look at that. Skills, mate. You notice how he leaves footprints in the snow? They're very slight, but... I think the guards can see the footprints. I believe they can see them.
Whose footprints are these?
Oh, God! Just as I said it as well. Right, there's a camera there. I need to go around the camera. I don't know where I'm going to have my head in this, because the codec... the Soliton radar is literally where my head normally goes. Right, so we want to avoid that. There is a... There's a van there. Should we try and get into the van? If we go up one level, I believe they can't see us. Yeah, let's try and get into the van. Let's do it. Let's test myself. Let's push myself. Okay, he's moving around, so I can't quite get there at the moment, which kind of sucks. Ooh, God, he's right there! I could just watch like this. Go on, mate, off you go. Off you go. Ooh.
Whose footprints are these?
Footprints? Ain't no footprints. Ain't no footprints where I've gone. The Socom, yes! It all comes back. I can't remember how to... That's how you aim, right? Ooh. Oops. You didn't hear nothing, lads. Let's put that away, shall we? Let's put the gun away. Put the gun down, Snake. Nope. Right, now we have to get out of here, so... Let's be smart about this. Right, let's get the heck out of here, folks. Peeps. We're gonna wait till he goes round the backside here. Then we can hop out. Hopefully he just goes round and then the guy on the right can just bugger off. There's also certain grated floors that alert them to your position. Now, historically, what's ironic about... Oh, God. Damn it. Come on, get up. Man, I am rusty at this game. Come on. Okay, what I was going to say is, ironically, I am notoriously quite bad at stealth games and stealth missions within games that aren't stealth games. So for this to be one of my favourite games is a bit odd. Definitely getting my money's worth here. If I'd have paid for this demo. So let's go quick here. Oh, I nearly mucked that up.
Whose footprints are these?
Nobody's. Okay, there's a guy that comes around the corner. I'm just going to wait for him, I think. I'm just going to wait for the guy to come around the corner. Right? Here he comes. It's all about waiting for the right time. It's funny I should do like a stealth game after I just played Sly Cooper. I just finished that playthrough. If you want to check it out, it'll be in the description below. You should watch that series. I'm pretty proud of it. There's times where I completely muck that game up and I'm not good at it, but I enjoy playing it nevertheless. But it's from one stealth character to another. Who's the stealthiest, Sly Cooper or Solid Snake? Off you go, mate. You and your pineapple. Oh, God, he's close. He's really close. Oh. That was tense, wasn't it? Right, we want to get to the vent. That's what we want to do. Right, go, go, go. Press the codec.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere.
Diesel power!
Generating electricity requires oxygen. There must be exhaust openings for that, too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
The fate of the world resting upon my shoulders. And in we go. Is that the end of the demo? No, it isn't. Okay. How much of this do we get then? We get so much. It's going to be a longer video.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you
Master.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So you can just call them randomly if you want to. Like, if something happens or you bump into something, you can just call them. It's perfectly fine to. No point in looking out there. Okay, so there's the base. Anything that happens, like when I got my gun, you can call Colonel Campbell and he'll tell you about the gun and how to use it, basically. It's a never-ending well of information. Here we go.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Anyone?
Happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth?
Stealth.
There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
So what I was going to say is, for anyone who's a fan of the series, and this game particularly, knows that Solid Snake is notorious. I do believe this is a Japanese thing, but I don't want to be culturally insensitive, so I'm not going to assume that it is. But he is notorious for repeating stuff back to you. So, like, if you say something, it's like, don't forget to look on that woman in the cell. He always goes, woman in the cell. He's just like, oh, we found Metal Gear. Metal Gear. So notorious for it. It's just one of those quirks that I just love about the game. Absolutely love about it. See, there's a room here showing you what we can do here. Where we can go. Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. Did I make that joke in my original playthrough? I don't know, it's been a while since I played it. See, there's something in there as well. You can see it twirling, twirling. Right. Which way do we go? We go down this way. There's an... Oh.
Press the action button to drop down.
The action button, you say? And what would the action button be? Do you know what? I could probably do with some rations. There you go. The action button is circle, folks. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. And we can drop down. How much of this demo do you get? You get so much. Down we go. Do we get to open the door here?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Gotcha. Oh. Cardboard box A. We all know how iconic that is. Should we use it? Oh, that's an iconic. Oh, so iconic. Ingrained in the zeitgeist of video game history. Do we have any more chaff? We do. Thermal goggles. Nice. Right, wait for that to pass over so I can use my Soliton radar system. It's a good thing they don't know I'm right above them here. Don't look up, lads. Just the music in the background gives me butterflies every time. Right, let's get to here. It's also one of those games that you do a lot of backtracking on. I don't know why I'm telling you. You're probably watching this knowing this game already. But in case this is just piquing your curiosity and you've never played it before, there's so much to learn about the game. Lots of backtracking. There's one specific, famous, infamous moment where you have to backtrack quite a bit. Okay. Right, there is a room on the other side, I believe. We should be able to just book it. No, we can't get in there yet. Is there anywhere we can go here? Vents and stuff? The camera changing view and all that to give you the perspective is great, man. I believe we can get underneath one of these vehicles as well. To make it easy for ourselves. I could have just gone straight for the door here, but I decided not to for some reason. I don't know why. So we need to call the door, right? And then call the door, call the elevator, should I say. Where you at, you? Off we go. First floor basement. I feel like I'm just playing the game. How much of this game do we get here? I'm really impressed.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Rescue the DARPA chief. You're too adorable. Stop it. I'm in love with you. I really just want to play this. I really do. I really do.
Snake, you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Thanks for spelling everything out for me there, Colonel. Up we go. The demo's still going. Demo is still going. Right. It's John McClane, this thing. Man, please let me know some of your memories of Metal Gear Solid in the description below. In the comments below, should I say. One of my favourite things to talk about with, like friends, like-minded friends, is Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my favourite subjects to keep harping on about, and because there's so much good content you can talk about there.
Is that a woman?
Woman in the cell. Yeah, just the conspiracies and the writing and the weird quirks of Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my favourite subjects to talk about. I absolutely love talking about it. Love hearing people's point of views on the game.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Will do, Colonel. There we are. The DARPA chief. What's up, buddy?
Who's that?
Who's there?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
That he is.
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
George Bird.
In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
That's what they said.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch?
What?
I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
Ready?
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Wait for it.
Metal Gear.
Oh!
It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
Stupid grin on my face.
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary.
On the contrary.
It's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Metal Gear.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution. See what I mean?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Is that Johnny? Is it Johnny, his name? With his butt in the air.
I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
PAL code.
You mean PAL? Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker?
President of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Psychic powers?
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
Stop the launch.
Card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed
Card
by
keys.
the system developers as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
Nice.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
Second floor basement. There it is.
Guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Oh, so ahead of its time.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door.
Hell yeah.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
That's cool.
As
Is
you
that
approach
real?
the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
What about Pentagon?
What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Shut up. You gotta think, games weren't like this. This was new, this was different. Dead.
Dead.
This is so ahead of its time. You're so spoiled. All games are like this now. Oh no! There it is. To be continued. Oh my god. Bravo. Do you know what? I think I might play that game. Looks pretty good. Coming soon. Oh no, it's always with a question mark. Question mark, should I say. Coming soon? Always repeats what he says back to you, but as a question. Oh man. My face hurts from smiling. I adore that game. I love it to bits. So amazing. Let's get back to the title screen. Man. Anyway, we're back here on the title screen. Right, let's watch the video. Metal Gear Solid video. Kick back, relax. Let's enjoy what it's got to offer. This is a whole Metal Gear Solid themed episode because that's what this is based on, this disc. So it feels appropriate. Do, 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 do. I don't think I've ever seen this. No, I've never seen this. Metal Gear Solid. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Grey Fox. You think it'd be perfect for a movie? Man, they're really showing the Grey Fox bit. The song is awesome. What's y'all? Oh, I forgot you could take him hostage. Man, this preview making this game look so exciting. Ah, Psycho Mantis. I could talk for days about this game. Days. Man, there really was so much you could do. That's mad. Can you actually do that? You'd need so many bombs. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, what can I say about this game that I've not already said? God's bless Hideo Kojima for creating Metal Gear Solid. Such an important franchise of games in my childhood. It makes my heart flutter. I have many great memories of playing it with my little brother and playing it on my own. And there you have it. That's where I'm going to leave this episode, I think. Just the best. Just the best. I absolutely adore it. Of course it's got flaws. It's an older game. It's got different controls. Like I said, my missus won't play these older games because she just can't get on with the controls. She needs the smooth controls. She's spoilt by games like Red Dead Redemption and God of War and etc, etc, etc. Spider-Man. But you just got to look past that because you got to think of how forward-thinking these games were. 1997, right? Crash Bandicoot and things like that, they were the big games. Your Crashes, your Spyros, your things like that. Metal Gear Solid came along and said, like, I mean, you had your Resis and stuff, but and we had Final Fantasy VII, and like the JRPG space is a bit different though. They've always been doing that, but this was like a Western style action movie. You know what I mean by that, don't you? Like a 90s action movie. You know? Cinematic camera cuts and memorable characters, long dialogue sections, espionage. Oh man. There's not much else I can say about that game that I haven't already said. My favourite character by far is either Revolver Ocelot or Psycho Mantis, because that part in Psycho Mantis' fight where you have to change and put the control into the second input will live forever as one of the greatest moments in video game history. That's just fact. That's not up for debate. That is fact. I love this game. I adore it to bits. It's amazing. I want to play it. I have played it on the channel, and I would be super appreciative if you would check that out. It'd be at the end of this video, or it'd be in the description below. Yeah, and that's it. Let me know your thoughts, comments, favorite characters, favorite moment, favorite Metal Gear game. Let me know all those stuff in the comment section below. I would love to know. Thanks again to Tom for lending me this demo. It's brought back a lot of great memories for me, and I'm super appreciative. Thank you very much, my dude. Anyway, if you want to see more content like this, then click some of the links in the description or at the end of this video. But more importantly, remember to always take it easy.